Welcome back to Baby Lady. Today we are looking at the fantastic new Besafe Go Beyond car seat in the store. We've done a separate video showing you how to install this in the car. Now you may notice that it does look a little bit strange because the base is not sitting on the floor here. Now this is because this has what we call a floating base, and you will notice, we'll do a little close-up, that there is actually a spirit level in the front, and this is designed to make sure that baby is sitting at the optimum position for crash test results, to keep your baby absolutely safe in the car, and this has been, say, fully tested as well, so it's a great idea because all car seats are different, all seats are at different angles, and it's really difficult to get a good fit in some cars, and some cars you end up having a very upright positioning, and sometimes it's not quite right. So clever addition. Always know where it is. Your spirit level needs to live between these markers, and I'll do a close-up of this in a minute. So our seat unit, we popped it on our base. You can rotate it using the little catches here, and there's one on each side, so it's very easy to rotate. I think it's one of the easiest car seats to rotate in position. It's very simple. Now, one of the clever things about this, and there are many clever things, I'm sure they're all patented, but there are lots and lots of clever things about this, is the fact that you can lay the seat down for your newborn. So we've popped our headrest in the lowest position. There's a little catch on the back here, is how you adjust your headrest. And if you want to put it for a newborn, all you do is pull this out into the lay flat position. This will change your baby's positioning, so it keeps their airways open and their back positioning much flatter. So it's much better for them when they're in the car. Obviously, if I rotate it, you'll see how flat that is. Perhaps I should have put this at a slightly different angle. Hopefully you can see if I move it around. That is actually a really good position for your baby in the car. And you know, because of the spirit level, that is safe because it's telling you that as well. So obviously, the other thing that's really clever and different, not obviously, is that we actually have 5-point harnesses. So most infant seats only have a 3-point harness. This does actually have a 5-point harness, so your baby cannot come out of this. It's really super safe. Easy adjustable harnesses, and I like the fact that the positioning of the buckle is below the baby. It would be impossible for the baby to release this, but it's very easy for the parent to operate. We have an adjustable headrest, which will grow from the back here. You can just pull this up, and it allows you to adjust the baby's positioning. All the harnesses move up with it, so you haven't got to worry about adjusting anything. And when your baby gets a little bit bigger, you can actually adjust this front piece by just pulling this in reverse and just pushing it back in. So you just pull it and it will go back in, and then you can obviously have the more upright positioning. Your inserts here do come out, so when baby gets bigger you can actually remove your middle inserts as well, to give you more space. I'm just going to pop that down for a minute. Other clever features about this car seat, there are many clever features, and I do love it. So when you want to adjust the handle, all you do is push it down, press the button on top, and you can adjust it with one hand. So if you've got your arms full, or I don't know, it's sometimes quite difficult to try and press the buttons on the side. So I do think this is very clever. It's very easy to operate. Also, our hood. It's got a fantastic hood with loads and loads of coverage. So if you want your baby to nap and you don't want them to have too much light, it will give them good coverage. If you've got a lot of sunlight without overheating, because you've still got air, which is really important, you don't cover them up completely. But if you're in the car and you want them to maybe see out of one side, but you've got sun in the other, you can actually adjust the angle of the sunshade. It's so clever, and nobody else has ever done this. It's really clever. Obviously your seat has full rotation, so you can easily adjust it to get your baby in and out of the car. Nice and easy to do, and it rotates really smoothly. You can take this car seat out of the car from the sideways position. All you do is release the catch on the front and you can take it out of the car, so it's easy to do. And you can put them back in sideways, just slide them back in, just locate the seat. I'm still quite new at this. A little bit further back than you think, and then you can fit it. So you don't have to have the seat. So say, I mean, if you imagine this is the side of your car, just twisting to get that in is quite awkward. So it's really clever that we can actually rotate it, she says, rotate it, lift it off, and literally take baby out of the car. So easy. It's also very easy to carry. So the handle is quite an unusual shape, but the idea of that is it makes it extremely comfortable when you're carrying, if you've got it on your arm like this, and it sits close to the body so you haven't got lots of movement. It's a really big seat. It's actually a massive seat compared to some of the competitor products. It's really wide. You've got loads of growth room. I'm just going to pop it back on my thing so I can show you how it will adjust in terms of seat size. So as your baby grows, it will grow massively. Can you see how big that is? It's a really big seat, loads of length room as well. Besafe seats are known for being not only very, very safe, but generous in terms of sizing. So if you do have a child that's on the higher percentile, you're more likely to get more space out of this. And this is a modular seat, so it's part of a system. Once you've purchased your seat and your base, you can then go on to buy your second stage piece, which is in fact Swedish Plus tested if you have the Go Beyond, and this will fit onto your same base. All of the components are really light because they've tried to keep the weight down to the minimum to make it easier for parent. Really, really clever addition to the Besafe ranges, and we think this is going to be an absolute winner. It is available in store and also from our website. You can also buy this in bundles with some of our favourite pram manufacturers. It has now been tested on ranges like Eye Candy and Bugaboo, and so we're thrilled that we're going to be able to sell this along with those products as well. So if you want any more details about the Besafe Go Beyond or any of the Besafe ranges, please do get in touch with the team here at Baby Lady via any of the normal channels. Of course, you can always pop into our Canterbury store where we'll give you a full demonstration, and of course we'll be happy to fit it in your car for you before you drive away. If you are on our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to our page. If you click the little bell icon, it really helps us, and also you'll get all of our videos, including access to the video where we show you how to fit this in the car. And if you do want to leave any comments below, we really appreciate it. It's lovely to hear your feedback. We team here, it's not just me, Scott and the rest of the team who do all the other behind the scenes things like editing the videos. It's really nice to hear your comments and your feedback. So thanks for joining us here again today with the Besafe Go Beyond car seat.